Moments of Duncery with the amateur conversationalist.
Something that has always perplexed me is that guys named Richard let people call them Dick for short. How did that start? Who was the first guy named Richard that, when introduced to people, said, "You can just call me Dick"? Was he punking them? And it just caught on. I mean, when the ladies meet a guy named Dick, are there certain expectations? If your name is Dick, are you required to back that shit up with what's swinging twixt your legs? I mean, I feel like if you allow people to call you Dick, but you have a tiny penis, that you're playing a dangerous game. And speaking of ladies, why don't we, instead of calling women named Constance Connie for short, start calling them "See You Next Tuesday" for short? Just a thought. I asked a friend of mine we all called Dick if I could call him Rich or Rick instead, because as I said to him, I'm just not down with the whole Dick thing. Besides, I said, if I'm calling you Dick every day and then at some point you do something dickish, it won't have much impact when I say, "You dick." Haven't heard from Rick since then. Another guy I know named Richard is a private eye and a real asshole. He's a private dick named Dick who's a real dick. Ask any NASCAR fan to name a driver named Dick, and a lot will probably respond with Dick Trickle. Yep. There was a NASCAR driver named Dick Trickle. Now, what I don't understand about Dick Trickle, or more precisely, Dick Trickle's name. Okay, imagine you're in the delivery room, your legs in the stirrups, your hand is in your husband's, the doctor holds up your new baby boy, and you look up at your husband and ask, "What should we name him?" It's at this point my confusion sets in, because the new parents already know their last fucking name is Trickle. What the fuck? How do you end up naming that kid Richard? Didn't think that one all the way through, I don't think. I mean, is it any wonder the kid grew up to be fast for a living? A NASCAR driver? He was probably on the run from the first day in school. Wait, what? Your name is Dick what, kid? And from there, I'm sure the bullying ensued. Now, how about the word cocktail? I get a call from my buddy, "Johnny, you want to meet up and have a couple of cocktails?" My response, "Friend, we can go have some beers, some drinks, some cold ones, or even some hot toddies, but I refuse to put anything called a cocktail to my lips." Cocktail. Doesn't even sound like a drink. Sounds like something you buy at a sex shop. Yes, let me have a 12-inch double-ended dildo, a string of medium anal beads, and a box of number 10 cocktails. And finally, the word cockpit. Again, what the fuck? It doesn't sound like a place to pilot a plane. It sounds like a slang term for your testicles. "Oh, I got kicked right in my cockpits." And if the pilot is female, is it called the cunt pit? I mean, if I was a pilot, I would work the word cockpit into conversations as much as possible, especially when making announcements on the PA. "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your cockpit captain speaking to you. from the cockpit. Please observe the safety belt sign. We all have our belts on here in the cockpit. Cockpit. Oh shit! It seems like the record has a skip. We got later, folks.
This has been Moments of Duncery with the Amateur Conversationalist.